Florida's dominant political party is not fully on board with Alligator Alcatraz. Republicans, conservatives, and libertarians do not stand with the governor or the attorney general, DeSantis and Upmeyer, plus the federal backing of an illegal immigrant detention center at the Collier Day training facility in the heart of the Everglades. While the proponents of Alligator Alcatraz continue to paint this as a patriotic and American thing by highlighting law and order with helicopters and old glory, they forget that the wild Everglades should not be trumped by any large-scale use, whether a 3-week concert festival, resort, or immigration processing facility. And waving the banner of patriotism with the American flag also deeply forgets that it is more of an emblem than that. It is one that also represents the Purple Mountain's majesty, the amber waves of grain, and surely the river of grass. And the law and order that should be in the Everglades, because there should be some, is one to catch poachers, one to keep its sensible wildlife and fishing regulations in check, to go after littering and the massive amount of littering that continues to happen in certain parts of the South Glades and Keys, as well as keeping people safe and for emergency and emergency assistance. And Floridians are grateful for that. The state has shifted to the Republican Party in the last 4 years significantly. This includes a wide array of moderate, more conservative, what have you. But no matter the case, there is also in the same time a massive upwelling and greater push of conservation, environmentalism, and outdoor rigor. A majority of Floridians, just because they may have voted for you, Trump, and voted for you, DeSantis, do not stand with this. They will not save you, or they will not excuse this. And there are certainly some trying to solidify a political career. This will not be a political excuse that will be easily forgotten. You cannot simply depend on party registration as token support. You seem to misunderstand the countless fishermen, hikers, gladesmen, python hunters, hikers, and all the sort that enjoy the Everglades, but who also, except for Alligator Alcatraz's location, supported much of the party's platform. But as we have just seen in the last 2 to 4 years, and unlike similar states, Florida is a state dominated by Republican supporters, again, a varying degree, but have a very high concern for our fisheries, for the Everglades, for our springs, for our lands, for our agriculture, and so on. And now, to make it more personal, I've met the president, because when you're invited to the White House, you go, you are polite, and you ask for their signature. And I've also met DeSantis across the Atlantic over in Tel Aviv University. And in 2024, I could see that the economic policies coming from the center left and far left of redistribution would be inadequate and sink the U.S. The Everglades, as a majority of Floridians see, is a place of extended wilderness that must be interconnected and must have a sense of remoteness. The Everglades is a place of extended wilderness that must have a sense of remoteness. Move Alligator Alcatraz.
Utmeyer.